Hey there, Paul Wagler here
And Angie.
for Arise Now
And the 2-minute wake-up call.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
And to you too, my love.
Well, thank you. Well, we wanted to bring you up to date with a few things that have been happening in our lives. We haven't put out a 2-minute wake-up call in several weeks, and that's because at the end of January, we were dealing with the death of both of my parents, 8 days apart. My mom, January 23rd, passed, and my dad, January 31st.
Well, we've had a little show and tell. We've got some pictures of Paul's parents, Dan and Audrey Wagler. This one was taken just before their 50th wedding anniversary. And this one about 3.5 years ago on the family farm before it was sold.
And this one was taken last September when we as a family gathered to celebrate their 60th wedding anniversary. So 60 years of love that they had for each other, and we're so grateful for the legacy that they've left us. And I had the privilege of preaching the sermons at both of my parents' funerals. And at my mom's funeral, which my dad was at, the Holy Spirit really prompted me that I was to bless my dad before I preached the sermon. And the picture that came to me was that of a team of horses. And it was shown to me how my mom and dad were really like a team of horses. They worked together, they were yoked together, and they loved each other. And I said to my dad that day, you know, when at the end of a day, when a team has done the work, the team of horses, you don't celebrate one part of the team, but you celebrate the team. And so on that day, when we were celebrating my mom, I said to him, we're really celebrating you as well. And the love that you had for each other, which we were so grateful for, and how they modeled that, and the blessing that that is in our lives today.
Well, you know, Valentine's Day is a day that we celebrate love. We celebrate love of couples and love of families but you know, sometimes like we are dealing with grief right now, and it's not just Paul's parents that we lost within 8 days of each other, but we also had another death in the family, and we've lost a dear brother-in-law 10 weeks, all these three within 10 weeks. And you know, when we deal with loss at these types of celebrations, it can be a bit hard. It can be a bit hard, but I want to remind us today, if you're dealing with loss, be that a loss of a loved one through death or through broken relationship, I want to remind you today of the verse that says God is love. That's so foundational. If you're feeling lonely today, reach out to Him. Say, Father, come. Just reveal your love to me today.
Yes, and He will not disappoint you. He will be that which you need in this time where you're feeling loss and where you're feeling loneliness and emptiness. God can meet us in such special ways each and every day. So we invite you into that journey, and we just want to invite you as well into this journey of carrying on the legacy of love that my parents had for each other. And we want to live that out faithfully each and every day as we go on from here. Well, something for you to think about, and until we meet again, stay awake and stay alert.